October 2019. That is when I had my last relaxer using Indian hemp, and oh god, what's that word called? Giving you a welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. This video I am going to Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about my hair growth journey, the 2025 edition. I already have the 2024 edition posted on my channel. I will link that in the description box for your convenience. My natural hair growth journey started in October 2019, the 1st of October 2019, and I picked this date so that I'll be able to remember when and where exactly I went natural. This happened immediately after I graduated from uni because I had time, and I was like, I know nothing about the natural hair community, I know nothing about natural hair, so it's best that I do this now that I have so much free time on my hands. So 1st of October 2019 I went natural. When I tell you that I knew zilch about natural hair, it will not be funny, because even after going natural, I did not know that my relaxed hair had to be cut off because it was permanently straight. The mentality that I had was, if you did not relax your hair for like 6 to 8 months, that it will revert back to its natural state. That was not the case. After 1 year of growing out my natural hair, I did a big chop, but we are going to come back to that later. Before I went natural, I had always wanted curly hair, but I felt that my hair was naturally straight again because I did not know that relaxers were permanently straightening my hair. And I know it is clearly written on the boxes, the containers and stuff like that, but by the time I was old enough to, be curious about what them things were actually saying, I got hit with glaucoma and I became visually impaired. So that aside, went into the natural hair community, didn't have anyone around me that was natural, so I had to go to YouTube and see what the girl then were doing there. And even when I was going on YouTube, I didn't have much confidence that I was going to see useful tips and advice on there, but I was really shocked. At this point, I feel like I have consumed like thousands of videos with girls giving advice, very helpful advice. Some were not so helpful, and I have done all kinds of trends. I digested all manner of videos. I started again my natural hair journey on the 1st of October 2019. That is when I had my last relaxer. And when I first started the natural hair journey, I did 2 things that helped me to at least keep my hair moisturized, and that was creating the shea butter cream using Indian hemp and coconut oil. So I was applying that to my hair, and it really helped in keeping my hair moisturized. And the second thing I did was using rice water. I have been using rice water from day one of my natural hair journey, and that is something that I know for sure has really helped. It is very smelly, very stinky. I hardly do it nowadays because I've upgraded to bonding treatments because the smell of the rice water is very off-putting. But for anyone that is like on a budget and all that, rice water really does work. You just have to be careful, because I've seen some girls on YouTube that had bad reactions to rice water. It was too strong and it made some of their hair break off and, you understand, fall out of their scalps. Now 2019 to 2020, I was transitioning, and after 1 year of transitioning, I got impatient and I cut off all my natural hair. This is something that I regret doing, because if I had continued transitioning and getting rid of the relaxed hair bit by bit, my hair would have been way longer right now. My hair is hip length and I was able to achieve this in 5 years of being natural. But again, if I transitioned gradually and was taking off the relaxed end slowly, my hair would have been way longer by now. So definitely regret that. If anybody would ask me if they are to big chop or transition, I would definitely tell you to transition if length is something that you want along with the health. From 2020 to 2021, it was business as usual. I was still taking care of my hair the way Nigerian girls take care of their hair. I would put in, I'll do a protective style, or I will do a hairstyle, wear it for a month, 2 months, 3 months while I'm washing, cleaning my scalp and all that. Take it down, go and wash my hair, condition, treat it, then rinse and repeat, put it back in the style. This is what I was doing from 2020 to 2021. I didn't really pay attention to the growth of my hair that much. I was just, busy trying trends, putting my hair into protective styles, and I stuck with trends that were cheap and easy to do. If it was way too complicated or way too expensive, I was not doing it. Unfortunately for me, the trends that I would see online were always, affordable, at least most of them were. So from 2021 to 2022, I was doing the exact same thing I was doing in 2020. And it was at the end of 2022, I believe. No, 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 no. Like April 2022, that I noticed that my hair had become longer than it has ever been in my life. My hair for the first time was down to my armpits. When I was relaxed, many of my friends, family members, and all that would always say that I had long hair because my hair was slightly below my collarbone. But again, for me to see my hair down to my armpits, it made me extremely excited for my journey, helped me to stay on track. And not that I needed any motivation in the first place to stay on track, because based on what I've experienced as a natural and as somebody that has been relaxing that at that time was relaxing their hair for about 2 decades, relaxed hair is way more painful than natural hair. And even in them 3 years that I was transitioning and being fully natural, I was still struggling with PTSD of the relaxer pains, and it took me like 4 years to get over that one. By the end of 2022, beginning of 2023, my hair was mid back. I was gassed. I was still excited. But at this point, like, it's not a new thing to me. It's no longer shocking because the hair is growing, literally growing on me. It's not something that I would wake up, open my hair, new hair, new length. No, it was a gradual process, and sometimes I would just be doing length checks every month. And once it hits a new milestone, I'll be like, it's meh. And by April 2023, I went with my mom to India for medical reasons. In 2023 April, I went to India with my mom for medical reasons, and while I was there, I was I went crazy in their stores. I was buying their hair care products in different states, different parts of India, different stores, like hair care oils, Bringraj, Amla, Bromi, fenugreek, henna. I was buying all types of things over there and I was using it on my hair. I had full locks in and I wore them full locks for the whole and entire time that I was in India, which was about 4 months. When I got back to Nigeria, I took down my locks. My hair had moved from mid back to waist length, and this actually was a moment where, after doing the meh moment, I was really excited because, again, never in my life have I seen this kind of length on me, and it made me hopeful for the future. What I was doing in India was pretty simple. I would work out from Monday to Friday. I would do scalp massages every single day after every single workout with little drops of oil. I was literally using like 2 to 3 drops of oil when I was in India. Then I was washing my hair with my head and shoulder shampoo. That is the only shampoo that was familiar to me in India. I also got some bonding treatments in India that I had been seeing online. So I used the opportunity to get them in India. I didn't use them on my locks, obviously, because it was extensions and I didn't want to waste all that money on hair that was fake. So I waited till I got back to Nigeria, took it down, then I started using the bonding treatments. Definitely, I would say that the lifestyle that I had in India helped me to um see more growth. Definitely, because I was also taking this multivitamin that was more of like a big complex vitamin than a multivitamin. It helped my nails to be strong, to grow long, and I definitely know that it helped with my hair growth. Came back to Nigeria, maintained the momentum that I had in India, was doing protective styles with extensions, and I did this into what's that called 2024. So for the longest time, I feel my hair was at waist length. At a point, it got to mid waist length, and just recently, in December, at the end of December 2024, it hit hip length. My go-to hairstyle when I am not wearing braids with extension are mini braids that I do by myself. No one else does this for me, and the reason why I do it like this is because I'm able to wear my wigs with that hairstyle. I'm able to get to my scalp if I need to. I'm able to massage my scalp. I can wash it, condition it, moisturize it, do everything I need to do, and I also see amazing results with that hairstyle as well. This is where we are now. My hair is officially hip length. The next um what are my plans for 2025? Actually, still doing the exact same thing that I did in past years. Maybe I might switch things up in 2026, but for now I have to stick to my initial routine because I'm going to be traveling a lot this year, so my life is not going to be settled, and I cannot join the unsettlement in my life along with doing my hair. That is just going to be too much for me. So for this year, business as usual. Next year we are going to be doing experiments with my hair. And that's it for this video. If it was helpful, if it was educative, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next one. See you, love you, choose.